I am God, and I see you right now. I see how exhausted you are, how your heart quietly breaks behind your smile. I see the questions you don't speak, the pain you carry silently, and the moments where you pretend to be okay when inside you are aching. You have tried to keep going. You've tried to stay strong for others, but deep down you have felt like something in you is slipping, fading, or growing heavier with time. This message is not by chance. It is not a coincidence that you are here right now. This is divine timing. I have waited for this moment with you. I have watched you search for answers, look for peace, and try to hold yourself together. And now I am reaching for you with one simple request. Give me 15 minutes. Just pause everything around you, silence the noise, and open your heart to what I want to do within you. I am not far away. I am not distant. I am near and ready to move in ways you have longed for but did not think were possible. I am not asking for perfection. I am not asking you to fix yourself first. I am asking you to simply be still and let me work inside your heart, soul, and mind. These 15 minutes are sacred. They are not empty words. They are an invitation to healing, a door to peace, and a pathway back to wholeness. I want to take the anxiety, the heaviness, the grief, the confusion, and I want to begin curing what the world cannot touch. I am not just interested in making your situation better. I want to restore you completely from the inside out. Right now is your moment. The healing begins with a decision to pause and listen. I am ready to do something new in you. I am ready to begin what you thought would never happen. All I ask is that you give me 15 minutes. Be still with me and let the healing begin. You have carried so much for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to rest in peace, to breathe without fear, and to walk without the weight of everything pressing on your shoulders. The noise around you has drowned out my voice, and the pace of your life has pulled you further from the calm I have been waiting to give you. But now, in this moment, if you will sit with me in stillness, I will begin to untangle the pain that has lived inside you for far too long. I am not rushing you, I am not demanding perfection, and I am not asking you to be strong. I am only asking you to be present, just for a little while. Shut out everything else and allow my presence to surround you. In the quiet, I will meet you. In the stillness, I will begin to pour my healing into the cracks of your heart. You don't need to have the right words. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to fix anything. All I want is for you to sit with me and let me do what only I can do. There is a kind of healing that cannot come from effort. It doesn't come from more doing, more talking, or more struggling. It comes from surrender. It comes from letting go of control and allowing your heart to open in the silence. That's where I begin to move. That's where I begin to lift the weight off of you. That's where I begin to breathe peace into the places that have only known pressure and fear. This moment of stillness is sacred. It is the doorway to your restoration. The world may keep spinning. The noise may try to call you back, but right here, right now, I am with you. I am working in you. I am healing what even you forgot was broken. Give me this moment. Be still and let me make you whole again. I have never ignored your pain, not for a single moment. You may have felt overlooked, forgotten, or pushed aside by life, by people, even by your own heart. But I have seen it all. I have collected every tear, heard every silent cry, and felt every moment you pretended to be okay when you were not. The ache in your chest, the weight on your shoulders, the pressure in your mind. I have known it all, even when no one else noticed. And while you wondered if I was distant, I was already preparing the very cure your soul has been longing for. You see only the waiting, but I see the building. You feel delay, but I know its design. I am not ignoring what you're going through. I am preparing something deeper, something permanent, something complete. I do not offer temporary comfort. I offer transformation. What you call silence is actually strategy. What you call stillness is actually protection. I have been holding you in the unseen places, nurturing the healing before revealing it. The process is not punishment, it's preparation. So many times you've wondered why the pain lingered, why the breakthrough didn't come when you asked for it. You questioned whether I heard you, whether I cared, whether you were forgotten. But the truth is, I never left. I have been closer than your breath. I've been near in your weakness, strong in your doubt, steady in your storms. You thought I was late, but I was right on time. Because I don't just heal symptoms, I go to the root. And now I am ready to begin what you've been praying for. The moment has come where your heart is ready and my power is present. I am not ignoring your pain. I am inviting you into the beginning of your cure. Open your heart and let me in fully. Let me show you that healing is not only possible, it's already in motion. I know the wounds that no one else sees, the ones you've hidden so well that even you started to forget they're there. But they haven't disappeared. They've just grown quiet, buried beneath your strength, your distractions, and your constant effort to keep moving forward. These are the wounds that keep you awake at night, that whisper lies into your thoughts, that make you question your worth, your purpose, your identity. And I'm not here to judge you for them. I am here to heal them. You've tried to work through them. You've tried to push past them. You've convinced yourself that if you just stay busy enough, strong enough, numb enough, they'll fade away. But they haven't. They resurface in the quiet. They echo in your reactions. They hold you back from the peace you were meant to live in. These are not just emotional scars. They are spiritual wounds. Wounds that were caused by betrayal, by rejection, by abandonment, by fear. Wounds created when you were too young to understand or too hurt to protect yourself. And no human hand can reach them. No worldly solution can cure them. But I can. I do not ask you to explain them. I do not require you to relive them. I ask only this. Give me access. Give me space. Let me into the places you have sealed off out of fear that they will never heal. Because I see through the walls. I see through the masks. I see through the silence. And I am not afraid of your pain. I am not shocked by your past. I do not flinch at your brokenness. I move toward it. I move toward you. My healing doesn't begin at the surface. It begins in the depths. I go where others cannot go. I restore what others don't even know is missing. And I don't just heal, I make new. That means I do more than repair your old strength. I give you something greater. I plant peace where fear used to live. I plant truth where lies had taken root. I bring stillness to the chaos inside of you. But only when you let me in. This is your moment. You don't have to fight to be heard. You don't have to scream for attention. I already hear you. I already know. And I am already reaching for the most hidden parts of your soul. The healing has begun, and this time, it will reach where no one else could ever touch. You say you want peace, yet you keep running from the very place where peace is waiting. I have been calling you to rest, to stillness, to time with me. Not because I want to take from you, but because I long to give you what the world cannot offer. The chaos outside of you is loud, but the unrest within you is even louder. You've tried distractions, escapes, and even moments of pretending everything is fine, but deep inside you know that none of it lasts. You crave peace, yet you keep avoiding the quiet space where I can pour it into you. 15 minutes in my presence can do more than hours of striving. I don't need you to perform, prove, or even pray with perfect words. I just want you to come as you are. The peace you are looking for is not found in finishing more tasks or fixing every detail of your life. It's found in surrender, in making space for my presence to calm your storms. But to receive it, you must be willing to step out of the noise and into the stillness. You've said you don't have time, but what if these 15 minutes became the most important part of your day? What if they held the breakthrough you've been begging for? I am not limited by time, I created it. And I can use even the smallest moment to begin something eternal in you. But I will not force my way in. I wait for you to open the door, to silence the chaos, and to let me speak into the very places that ache. The peace you crave isn't distant, it's not hidden, it's already prepared for you. But you have to stop long enough to receive it. I am here, ready to bring calm to your anxious thoughts, to slow the racing in your heart, and to remind you that you are not alone. Just give me your attention. Just give me these minutes. In this time, I will give you what nothing else ever could. Real peace that doesn't fade when the world gets loud again. If you will give me 15 minutes, I will give you something that years of searching, fixing, and hoping could never produce. I will give you the kind of healing that no human hand can offer. The kind of restoration that cannot be explained by logic. The kind of peace that does not depend on your circumstances. I am not asking for your effort. I am asking for your attention. I am not asking you to earn this. I am asking you to receive it. This moment is sacred because it is not about doing more. It's about finally letting go. Letting go of the fear, the guilt, the shame, the pretending, and the pressure to hold it all together. If you would pause everything else and sit with me for just a little while, I will begin to rebuild you from the inside out. I have waited patiently for this moment. You've been surrounded by noise, drowning in expectations, running from the silence because deep down you feared what it might reveal. But the silence is not your enemy. It is where I speak loudest. It is where I meet you without filters or distractions. It is where I pour into you the very things your soul has been gasping for. In these 15 minutes, I will begin to undo what trauma has done. I will begin to dissolve the fears that have haunted you. I will start restoring what was stolen, repairing what was broken, and healing what was never touched by human words. You think healing must take years, but I live outside of time. I am not limited to long processes and slow steps. I can speak one word, breathe one moment of peace, release one touch of my presence, and everything changes. The heaviness can lift, the confusion can clear, the bitterness can melt away. I do not need hours to make you whole. I need a heart that's willing to be still and say yes. This is not about religion, ritual, or routine. It's about me and you right now. I want to give you rest. I want to remind you that you are deeply seen, wildly loved, and fully known. I want to heal what time could never touch, what people couldn't fix, and what you stopped believing could ever be restored. You don't need to figure out how. Just sit with me. Just open your heart. Give me 15 minutes and I will begin something that will change everything. You've heard every word I've spoken to you, and now you stand at the doorway of something new. Not a promise from the world, not a shallow encouragement that fades after a few minutes, but a divine invitation that will not disappear. I've reached out to you today not to inspire you for a moment, but to shift your life forever. What I desire to give you is not temporary comfort, but permanent change. I am not offering surface peace or momentary relief. I am offering you healing that flows from the deepest part of your soul and reaches every area of your life. You have carried burdens that were never yours to bear. You've tried to manage pain that I've always intended to remove. You've run through life searching for something steady, something real, something that doesn't slip through your fingers, and here I am. I am the steady place. I am the peace that remains. I am the cure for what no one else could understand or fix. I never asked you to have it all together. I never asked you to pretend. I simply asked for your heart, your time, your willingness to let me in. These 15 minutes are not just about quiet. They are about healing. They are not just about silence. They are about restoration. And they are not just about listening. They are about transformation. I have already begun to work within you. My presence is not delayed. My power is not distant. It is here, now, surrounding you, lifting you, and healing you in ways you cannot even see yet. You may not feel it all at once, but what I have started, I will finish. Do not walk away from this moment thinking it was just another message. This was a turning point. A moment where eternity touched your heart and reminded you that you are not forgotten, not broken beyond repair, not beyond hope. You are seen, loved, chosen, and being made whole. I will continue this work in you if you will continue to give me these moments. I will build you again. I will breathe new life into your spirit. I will do what no one else can. So take this with you, this peace, this hope, this healing. And when the world gets loud again, when your heart feels heavy again, remember this: I am still here. I am still ready. And I will always be willing to cure you if you just give me 15 minutes.